Spectre?
It feels like it's all just, we were kind of shown the way from OG, right? Because that's how they won TI. Like, they stacked sustain items on top of heroes like Spectre and Ember and PL, abused survivability, and inevitably pulled out great wins. And what's this? There we go, baby.
There we go, baby.
We were saying.
Okay, let me think.
Called it.
Where is it? And there it is. So is that the game-winning? Maybe not, though.
I will hold it for as long as I can. But yeah, March actually wants to come in. The arrow's not quite there. The sleep comes after. Now Bryle showing up. Moonlight Shadow to help mix things up. And with Moo coming into action, full reinforcements here for J.Storm, but a quick and hasty escape. And Necro is gone. He would have been the real big juicy target to take down, but they'll have to settle for Baboka instead. But meanwhile, mid lane, jump in. Veil set up with that. He tries to doppelganger out, does manage to make it up north. Mark looks to step in to help him out, but now with the Haunt coming in, it's just going to be way too much. A tree flies forward, they're going to get the finish there. Moo steps in to help things out. XXS is barely surviving. He gets hit with the Soul Rip, and he's going to be fine, but Moo will not let him escape. Finally able to bring him down. It's a 2-for-1 trade. Moo now has to walk out the other side, but meanwhile, Tiny continues to clean up. Anyone, they can insta-jump the PL on a fly. Jump, Veil, toss combo coming out with everyone else's company here. And as they look to battle things out, it is going to be XXS claiming that tier 1 tower. J.Storm thinking about chasing here a bit, trying to go for the snappy finish on the Fenrir. They will be able to get it with the assistance coming in from Moo, but will they finish him off? 4-hit right now. Toss combo comes out. Reaper slams down Moo, and those are going to be charges down. Bryle tries to slip on out. March going for the Valiant Grip is going to be able to help in assisting on that finish. But here comes Spectre. Sylar's happy to chop him on down.
Tiny.
Ooh, he does get burnt. Nice snipe right there from Milan. It may cost him his life, though. He gets body blocked from Baboka right now. Not letting him by at all.
Yeah, kill him.
Yeah, March going to be wincing for sure once the Haunt comes out with that Radiance. Okay, jump committed to the bottom. Immediate up and down. Boom goes the birdie. Tiny picks that one up with ease. March looking to set up the sleep arrow, but it's not going to be there. Dunk between the two as Moo jumps into play. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Buyback comes up from Milan, says, I want to get my egg in this fight right now. Oh, Reaper's Scythe comes out and is going to get the finish onto Forev. It's a 2-for-0 trade from Aster, but they're not done yet. Looking to dive in. Now with the egg, trying to finish him off. Moo looks to go for the finish of the Tombstone, and with the grip, they should be able to get the finish of the Necro. That's not too bad.
I'll take that.
Makes it a 2-for-2.
I think they saw Bryle, but do they have detection because it's Moonlight Shadow? They have one sentry down. Guess who's going to run into it? Might be Milan.
You know what? If you lose Milan for this full 4-man heavy rotation only, I think that's okay. Meanwhile, back and behind, a grip set up, and they might be able to snipe down the Necro. Could grab from behind, comes out from J.Storm. But now with the Haunt coming out, things get a bit frantic here, and they are going to be able to take out March. Dunk's there, only onto one. Bryle's going to be able to doppelganger back to the high ground to make it away. They continue their chase. Moose slipping across to the other side, looking to catch Baboka possibly from behind here, but Aster are out. Arrow's not going to find anyone. Baboka's going to be able to safely leave.
You're not racist if you're Aster. You got to get back.
And before they can even get back as 5, they're thinking about making a mild move here, possibly for XXS. Good Fisher blocks him in, but Bryle's not too worried just yet, obviously. Still holds the Aegis, can doppelganger out, does so there. Now jumping in from Moo, looking to take it right to the Necro here, is going to be forced to. Dished out the Ghost Shard and is totally on defensive mode. Jumping forward, though, with the dunk, but it is just not good enough, and now it's going to be a grip on the Tiny, which does get, obviously, quickly canceled out. The Egg's going to be there to try to make it past from it, but they can't stop it at all, and here comes Bryle and company. J.Storm suddenly moving in and going for the base.
Bryle is just playing out of his mind. Now they're going to kill Fender. They might kill the Baboka again on the back. They get the Reapers on Prep. That was like almost the end. They get it.
More mana to work with, though. And here comes XXS. He's looking to go for some revenge here. Real nice turnaround coming out from Aster, bullying back J.Storm and keeping him outside the base, and they will be able to clean house here.
Full HP. This is going to be a tough kill. Do you even go for it?
I don't know.
I don't think you do. I think you just let Bryle leave. But we'll see.
Says, come to me. I'll stun you down in his spot. Bryle thinks about possibly considering a chase onto him. Hits him with the side diffusal, but he's got to worry about the Necro and the Spectre here. Oh, no funny juke plays. Was not able to make it up with the Doppelganger, unfortunately. And that's technically a 6-man wipe. And here's watching from the outside. But we do have J.Storm here as well. They could think that they're good to make a jump on the Bryle and then quickly get caught out, but J.Storm do show themselves. Even Baboka from behind, looking to sweep in. It's the duck, it's the kill. Milan gone. Same goes for March. And Aster are back. And they're going to take Bryle too.
Oh my
All right,
goodness.
Aster are here, and they're good. Okay.
Yeah, in the TI Open qualifiers.
Comes J.Storm, looking to possibly reclaim their turf.
Oh, they're
Look
oh
at the
my
positioning
goodness.
of Aster, though. They might manage to swing in from behind onto Aster. Can they get the jump? This is their best chance to try to pull this game back if possible.
They run
the
from
egg
the
is
egg.
there, but they're just going to run right out from it. Here comes the haunt. Like a defensive dunk, but boom! Instant burst, though, comes out from Moo. This might be it for J.Storm now. Heavy Sunray burst, but Sylar is able to turn and look to go for the finish onto March XXS. Swift mega kill as he gets that takedown up for Rev. Moo, though, looking to sweep in and try to tilt the favor back their way in this fight. He's got to get the finish onto XXX. Can he get it done? Yes, he can. All right, something favorable beginning to go back the way of J.Storm here. We're going to see it there. The Moonlight Shadow comes out. They try to pop the dust from out there, but it's not quite close enough. Moose sees him coming, tries to stalk and move. Bryle wants to move in, and that's where we see Aster pull back. Aster do not want to get caught outside of each other, and they're already going to be losing Fenrir.
Yep.
And now they go back to the road.
Yep, they're super scared because they popped the Spirit Vessel on Tiny, which means the Necro had to use Lotus Orb on him, and this Necro doesn't want to fight if he can't use Lotus Orb on himself, because he will actually be useless. So they have to be careful with these cooldowns. And look at this. What a
As he tried to Timber Chain, nice move, toss combo, Reaper Scythe comes out, but it's not going to be nearly good enough. The follow-up dunk will be good enough, and Moo's going to be going down. Bryle very low, barely able to make it back away with the egg there to help out. He's going to make a safe escape. They try to chase him, but he's out the other side. Meanwhile, March, nice grip from the high ground, locking the Earthshaker in his place. Milan trying to make it back away, but can't. Meanwhile, inside the pit, it's Forev being taken down as Aster take control back, but buybacks are going to be coming out from J.Storm. They cannot let this one slip away. And now a buyback from the other side. Very valuable moment for both teams here, and they just dump the money.
This is just no one's farming, no one's split pushing. They all want to be there every time.
Tournament life
what is he doing?
on this right now.
Is he crazy?
They're real frisky with this one. Out of position, XXS tries to head up north to be able to make it away. The chase is there for Moo. Meanwhile, Bryle says, I'll just take the Roche. Gladly picks up the Aegis. The cheese is still there. They managed to frantically be able to pick it up, but they lost Moo. And like you said, he has no buyback if they wanted to get back into the swing of action here. Meanwhile, though, Bryle does manage to clean up little Fenrir on the way out, and he'll even grab the tombstone, too.
Oh, metal.
Ooh, they do get the fissure. Arrow doesn't find its target. They're trying to follow up and go for the complete finish, but now he decides to pop the BKB, looks to turn around, instant burst fire, is going to get the finish onto Fenrir. Drop the tomb, they clean it up.
Double.
A going to be committed. Dunk catch there from the side.
It's on Forev.
Forev is going to be able to Moonlight Shadow and walk out the other direction. Aster fire off a couple of cylinders and don't get any kills, and now kind of question what their commitments are going to be, and
they got to get out.
Frantically make their escape. That's confidence now for J.Storm. They just weathered that storm, and now they're going to take the fight on forward. Hard dive from Moo. They're looking to punch the Necro, not going to look to make him back. Nice force save from Baboka, but is it going to be good enough? They're not going to let him get back. They're going to chase them both down and try to finish him off. Necro desperate to make it inside, but can't. 90 seconds, no buyback.
Oh, man. I pray they get another in Baboka.
No buyback on Tiny either.
This could very well be this could be game.
This could be game.
If they know, do they know this? If they've written down the time, they don't know Necro doesn't have buyback. He hasn't bought back. He just doesn't have the gold. We know he does, but they don't know that. If they want, they could just end it. Yeah.
I think they got this racks for sure. Yeah,
I think they've got 1 or 2 racks, if not the game. They could definitely pressure the. I don't think they want to because they don't know Necro doesn't have buyback. So.
No dunk either. Okay, he got the money for the buyback. Tiny's back in. Thank goodness for them.
As well, the Earthshaker, it just isn't that far into 4-step and a fling, and that's where it feels. It feels like Milan is just the one support in this game who's changing it.
Yep. He'll be back in just a second with the Earthshaker, but
XXS.
before that can even happen, XXS is going to go down. He should buy back, though, if he wants to keep his hopes alive in this tournament. They do have a dunk defense still available. No buyback coming out just yet.
He's thinking about it.
Thinking about going
not
for it.
anymore. Illusion's hitting him.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Fortification. That's just good sense on Bryle. He's just zoning him back, seeing who's coming in.
God, it's so scary because they know the Phoenix has another egg because of the refresher shard. Like, it's hard to go in. They're going to try.
Not there. Boo. Happy to be the gatekeeper and force it back.
The arrow actually hits Spectre.
She's stuck in her spot right now, just for a little bit. Grips the follow-up. It's really good. But the Scythe does come out, looking to go for the victory with the egg. Grabs March inside. As the Scythe tried to come out, bails him into it. Necro now on the verge of going down as a dieback. 2 minutes out. Nice dunk, though, does catch him. Is there enough damage? Yeah, there is. With the Tiny coming in, he's just swinging it home right now.
Can this...
Bryle, though.
do anything?
Yeah, it's just move.
Big question.
Bryle.
There's Baboka should go down here.
Fighting within it right now. Pushing on forward, is going to be able to get the swift takedown of Baboka. Now looking to go for the Tiny next. Baboka does buy back. Bryle says this might be enough for me. Doppelgangers to the low ground, looking to make his escape. Baboka is on the chase. Not when Moo steps in, though.
Yep. And Bryle's like, I'll go back in. My heart's here. Like, my heart just regen me to full HP in 5 seconds.
Yes, it did. Arrow. Not going to find anyone. Trying to go for their first Rax finish here. Aster just everything they can to try to stay alive.
Yep. They are going. Siler has to just stand there with the Radiance. Obviously slows all this damage down on the buildings even.
Daggers down the illusions.
A 2 or 3 man dunk with Baboka. The ulti from Siler comes in. They are going to wipe up these fights so quick because this Mjolnir. And look at middle.
They're trying to go for a quick snipe onto Moo with the Creeper snipe,
save.
but the save of the egg!
Dead,
the save of the egg, but they are going to be able to crack it and bring it down, so both of them will get dropped, but Bryle trying to make the most of it. They simply can't. It's Aster's time now. They get a beautiful jump and a beautiful set, and Bryle's frantic to try to be able to make it away. Up to the high ground he goes, but the chase is on, and Aster get what they want.
Yep, and I mean, Moo was going to die anyway, so the egg didn't really get him killed, but already pretty much dead when Milan blinked in, and now they might lose a Rax.
All right, well, one buyback, one tier 3, and already Aster are taking a step back to reposition. Tiny's incredibly low. They will be able to easily swarm onto him and finish him off. He's out for over 2 minutes.
What does Spectre do? You have treads. What else do you get? You get a Scotty instead of your treads. Like, there's nowhere else for her to go, and that's the problem.
Oh, the arrow does catch her.
My goodness.
All right, Forev waited for his time, and the time is now. Gets the setup, brings her out. Does have a buyback, but that is quite unfortunate there.
There's the ulti. They just want to get out. J.Storm is running. They go on the Phoenix.
Can they return back? Oh, the flip right there. Bails him out. Nicely done. J.Storm taking it back to him. Moo eating a lot of damage, fighting on forward. Frantic for the stave, and they get her down and get it done. Both are going to be out without a buyback on this one, and J.Storm may have been able to do it. Can they clean out the rest? Tiny staggering his way inside. He has nowhere to run and no more mana. Attempted fissure slide dunk does come out from Baboka, but it might be just too little too late for him. He'll get cleaned up potentially with the rest. Wow. And it looks like this one may belong to J.Storm after all.
March.
Holy moly.
March motherfucking Dota. Woo! How does he just get that? What a perfect. And this is what we talked about, the late game scaling cores. You don't think of Bane as one, but being able to, you know, just negate a Reaper's Scythe that could just turn this whole game around. Guess what? March will do it, and they're looking to end the game. Not the best building hitters. Bryle's like, must hit quicker, please.
Know,
win
right?
game. This game's stressful.
Aster, we got to send them home. Yep. Aster, don't want to let it happen. They're going to just let the game go all the way.
You got to. They kill the Tombstone. Fenrir, I don't even think Bryle wants to kill him. He's like, I don't want to kill another Tombstone. Just let him live. And they get the good game. J.Storm does it with some just clutch plays in the end from, I mean, Forev still doesn't have the best fart, but he hits a gigantic arrow, which forces the buyback. March makes the play of the game with that Nightmare save.